We are live in San Francisco as the Warriors are about to go into this interconference contest here. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. Now here's Middleton after the miss from Stephen Curry. Here's Green, outside Curry. For the three, the rebound by Middleton. Young taking his time here. From outside the arc, that one doesn't go. Outside Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
A three-point specialist can't let Curry get any space to fire from the corner. That's a recipe for disaster.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Pass to post. Butler with the ball. Lays it up and banks it in.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight cover. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to post. Here's Curry. And he lays it straight in. Curry's got 5 now.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Here's Young. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's the 3. Rebound by Butler. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Down low. Rebound, Washington. High post Young. He's got 7. Off on the layup. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, here's Curry. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here is Young. And another miss by Washington.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
He takes it in. Pass to Song. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's George. A special move before the shot.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Here's Podziemski. Picked by Horford. To the middle. And a dunk by Horford.
Love the dunk from Horford. He doesn't mess around when he gets inside.
Young outside. And that won't go. Missing the go-ahead bucket. The Warriors leading. Here's Podziemski. And the layup's good off the glass.
He took it right to the rack, and there's no one that can stop him.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Outside, Kuminga. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Hield left side. Here's Richard. And so the first quarter is in the books. Warriors ahead, up by 4. Live from Chase Center. You're watching 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Bagley, no good. Warriors leading by 4. Riley grabs the miss. Johnson outside. Bagley the screen. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Over Hield. Here's Bagley. It's rebounded by Kuminga. And it's Golden State's ball. Curry wide open. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Curry's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Warriors. Pass to Johnson. And he banks in the layup. Johnson's got his first bucket in this one.
That wingspan of Johnson helps him score around the rim. It's about 6'10", which is very good for a wing. Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Hield with it. Picked up by Bagley. Richard. And another 3 for Golden State.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
And this is how... lethal Johnson can be on the attack. When he gets a lane, this young man's locked in on the rim.
And so Steve Kerr tries to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Curry. Drives to the hoop. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
That's where Curry will cross you up. If you play him to shoot, he just drives it.
And here's Young from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Young's got 12 in the game.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Here's Green. Banked in off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 9.
Zero fear in Green's game. Loves mixing it up down low.
Shot's good from Young.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Lets it go. Podziemski. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Podziemski's got his second bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Wizards trailed by 8. And here's Young from the arc. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Sarr. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Curry able to beat the contact inside.
What focus from Curry on offense so far, doing everything he can to provide a lift for his squad.
Young's shot is off. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. It's rebounded by Coulibaly. And Young, here we go. The rebound by Hield. Warriors leading by 7. Driving to the basket.
Coming in hot, Buddy Hield makes a big play to the hoop, and it pays off big time.
Young with no one around. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And that one's good. Green.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And one thing about Trae Young, this guy has zero fear, always looking to pull from deep.
Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got 6.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll return shortly. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Wizards trailed by 10. Young outside. In the corner, it's Sarr. Back to Young. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Wizards. Here's Spencer to the paint. Here's Pope. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Butler. Butler hammering it home.
And everything Butler does, he does with a bang, including those 2 points.
From 13. Kicks it down to Middleton. Pass to Coulibaly. They set the pick. 5 on the clock. Here's Young. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
Creativity and shot-making ability to spare. Trae Young is getting loose tonight.
Wizards trailed by 10.
Warriors foul call. First personal foul. First team foul.
And the shot goes in. And it's 29 points for Trae Young.
When you watch Young, there's a courage to his game.
To the inside. Butler. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Warriors lead by 10.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Butler gets a step. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Just great intensity there. Butler just doesn't settle for simple finishes off the drive. He is trying to make a statement.
He trains it from beyond the arc.
3 points.
George has got 5.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Over in the corner, post. Pass to Spencer.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to post. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And Brian Keith wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Here's Carrington. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Spencer. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that gun.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
This one for three. Trains the three-pointer. He has 7.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Pass to Butler. Here's Melton. And the 3 off target. Wizards trailed by 16. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Here's Carrington. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's Riley. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Warriors leading by 17. Here's Curry, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
And the second free throw, good. 12 seconds left to play in the third. It's George on the wing. Middleton right side. Pass to Young. It could go. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. From the... And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Warriors leading by 18. Now here's Curry. Launches it. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Young way outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Green. Out to Payton. Golden State moving the ball around. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Young for 3. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Here's Curry. Inside. Here's Green. And it's blocked.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Warriors?
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Payton drives in. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
An absolute superb facilitator because Curry is such a lights-out shooter, it opens up passing lanes for him.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Hit by Kuminga. Over in the corner, Green. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from outside.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge. You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
A three ball. Washington with the rebound. Young for three. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
Another missed three, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Outside Curry. They kick it out to Green. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Young inside. And he makes that one. Young's got 14 points here in the second half.
2 minutes remaining.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Here's Curry. Fires from 18. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Young for three. Connects from three-point range. Young's got 38 points.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Green inside. The rebound by Young. And so Young will bring it up for the Wizards.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they want.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Stephen Curry.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
Healed with the bucket.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Buries it from three-point range. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Three-pointer. Green with the rebound. Fires from deep. And Buddy Hield gets the three.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Elbow shot is on the way. Here's Sarr. The layup missed.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks.